What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Hello to Mary C, Big Mike 135, Rob Benjamin, of course, the ever beautiful Mel Chop, Evil Rick, Dean Benedetti. Good to see you. Let's see. Factlight is here. Hello, Factlight. Let's see. Evil Rick, Mr. Rob Benjamin Shadow. Boom. There's a quote from Rob that we're going to hold on forever. And hello to Gloria. Hello to everybody here tonight. So I got a question for Rob. Mr. Shadow, sir, you interested in coming on and tell us all about this beautiful Harley you got? Love to hear about it. Mr. Greg McBee, hello, Cupcake. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Corey's in the house. Hey, hello, Corey. Good to see you. Get everybody their points. But I got an exciting show for everybody next week. Hello, PA Biker. Good to see you. Next week, we have a special guest. Yep, I have a special guest. The one and only Bikes and Balayage should be joining us next week. She'll be joining in late. She's going to be coming in at 9 o'clock due to work constraints and things like that. So the first hour, you just get me. And then after that, she'll be joining in about right around 9 o'clock. Hello, FaZe. How are you? Good to see you. Glad you here, my friend. So, yeah, that's next week's show. I'm real excited about it. Shadow, let me know if you want to come on and tell us all about this new Harley of yours. What's up there, Dally? Where are you going? Where are all the women at? Aren't they with you? There's a beautiful Kelpfire. Hello, Kelpfire. Good to see you, darling. Good to see you. Let's see. Let's say hi to everybody. Got it. Let's see. What else is going on? The thumbnail is the current situation in the OR. I have a 19 Street Glide in there that's getting a new back tire because his wheel bearings exploded. It took out, once the wheel bearings exploded, it took out the spacer in the center of the wheel, all bearings, and there's 4 of them for the back. You got 2 on the pulley and 2 on the wheel, and 1 on the wheels of ABS. It took out the ABS sensor. So, yeah, big repair, about almost $1,500 in material. It's going to be expensive. Well, he also added we're going to be doing brakes, and we are going to be doing the flush for him as well for brakes and clutch. So there you go, Rob. There's a link for you to join in. Love to have you on and get you all going. Hey, Mr. Jack, HBAV Traveler. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I am so happy you are here. Yes, I am. V-Rodder's in the house. Tito's in the house. Hello, Tito. Good to see you. Let me get you your points and get V-Rodder his points. Got to have them points, guys, because if you guys didn't know by now, the giveaway's coming up soon. What's up from Brooklyn? Pre-game before Indian. Oh, nice. Good for you. Good for you. Jealous that I'm not there. Hey, Wagonator, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. But tonight's going to be an interesting night. It's just me. I got nothing really to talk about other than what's going on in the shop and waiting on Mr. Rob Benjamin to join in so we can hear all about his new Harley. I'm kind of excited about that. I love it when people get new bikes. I feel like I'm getting one. Jack, drive home safely. Really appreciate you listening in while you're driving. So, speaking of new bikes, this Saturday morning, Rolling Throttle's in the house. What's going on, Drew? Good to see you, brother man. Good to see you. So, XAN's in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, Saturday, I am rolling with EJ. We're going back up to old school Harley Davidson. He just picked himself up a 25 CVO Road Glide. So, in that Raven Fade. Beautiful bike. Beautiful bike. Yeah, good luck with your homework and good luck with school. Really appreciate that. So, Mr. Shadow, good to see you.
How you doing, Doc?
Good, good. So you got a Harley.
Yes,
What kind of Harley did you get?
a 2008 Ultra Classic Electric Glide.
Nice, nice. And what color? That's the important question.
Red.
Nice, nice.
I can't get away from red.
That's okay though. That's okay. Red's a good color. Red's a great color. It
Right?
matches your draperies behind you.
It does. It does. As you can see, I moved from the one room to another.
Well, sometimes you just have to. Sometimes you just have to.
Right?
Now, you made a statement that you don't know why you waited so long to get a Harley. Why would you make such a statement? Out of curiosity.
Because um, I've been on Harleys before. I've ridden Harleys before. Never owned one, and I've owned metrics my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, riding this one compared to what I've owned, they're beautiful. They're road rides nice and smooth. I can get up. I hit 80 without even knowing it.
Nice.
You know, I the only part I don't like is when I'm at the stoplight and I did do one of these little things, and it just vibrate. But um, yeah, I don't know why I waited so long to get a Harley. Um, I've always took pride in not owning a Harley amongst my friends. The
Well,
only
you
one
see what
who
Dark just
rides a
wrote.
metric.
The guy who bashed us all for having Harleys finally bought one. This is one of your guys
Yeah,
from the unaffiliated.
yeah, right. So yeah, I still kind of bash on Harleys a little bit, but not as much. I just do it a little bit now.
Um,
But it's a lot of fun. I actually messed with the CD player today on the way home, and I had it loud and passing people up, sitting in traffic, and pissing people off.
a CD
You know,
player. So,
yes,
my buddy EJ, he's getting a 2025 CVO in that Raven Fade. Beautiful color, beautiful bike. And Corey, yes, they did find him. It's coming out of West Virginia, of all places. So that's awesome. That you got nice red, Ultra Glide Classic,
yep,
right? You got the tour
yes,
pack, you got your saddlebags, you got your radio CD player, which is rare these
yep.
days. And it plays well, doesn't skip or jump or anything.
Nope, it plays wonderful.
Right on, right on.
Now
Drew,
I have to figure out.
yeah, Drew.
Well, now
He's
I
not
have
going to West Virginia.
to.
Uh, Old school Harley's going to West Virginia to get it and bring it back, and we're picking it up Saturday from Old School here in Connecticut. So, two people you got a new bike. My buddy EJ's got picking up his brand new bike on Saturday. It's coming out of West Virginia. He's
Nice.
trading in an old 2023 Street Glide with maybe 6,000 miles on it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
When I picked up this one, it had like 17.2.
17,200. It's not even broken in.
Yep. No. So I've already put on a couple hundred miles
Nice.
since last Tuesday, and
Nice.
I'm loving it. It's all stock. Nothing's been modified on this, so I'm already looking at a backrest for it because I'm going down to Louisiana back, so I need something for the back. I'm
Okay, right or
starting
back,
to
right?
look at some, yep, derby covers, um, a horn cover, maybe something I can get engraved. I want to get rid of the grips and put on different ones. I think they're a little too small for my hand, so I
Yep.
want to get some bigger ones. And eventually, I'll get bigger bars and, taller bars for it. But, just the little things right now that I can modify and make it my own is what I'm going to do.
And that's part of owning a Harley is modifying it, making it your own. Have it fit you better so you're a lot more comfortable and it fits your style and your personality.
Right. And one thing I love about this that I couldn't do on the Kawasaki was I got a better lean angle.
Yep.
And I put that sucker in some corners and I was leaning and I really enjoyed it.
Nice. Now, have you named the bike yet?
I have not.
Oh, it hasn't told
I
you
have
its
not.
name yet.
No. The Kawasaki was red and black and I named it Red Velvet. Boy, did I get a lot of crap for that.
Good
But
song, by
this
the
one
way.
has
Oh, no, that was
got
Black Velvet.
Black Velvet. Great song,
Awesome song.
but this one has not spoken to me yet about a name. Thinking of calling her Red, but
Little Red Riding Hood.
we'll see. Was that?
Crimson Tide.
Oh, my wife says Crimson Tide.
There you go. Dying Breed says Hippy Dippy. You can't have the same name as your bike, though.
Well, if I name the bike Hippy Dippy, it's got to be tie dye.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a color football team.
You can do the seat in tie-dye.
Right?
So,
But
You
but
know?
I'm loving it. And I don't know why I waited so long to own one.
surfing.
Well, most people like myself, I waited till I was 40 years old to get my first Harley, is because I couldn't afford one.
Right.
I rode what I could afford at that time, which were metric bikes, crotch rockets, things like that. Oh, there we go. PA Biker says Ruby Red.
That's a good
That's a
good
good one.
thought. Good thought.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I couldn't afford one back then. I couldn't afford one now until this one came and it was the right price, the right time.
Yeah. Your bike found you.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh.
So it's a twin cam motor,
Yep. 96
cubic inch.
Yep.
Nope. Big thing you got to worry about that on that 96. What year was it again?
2008.
Is the cam chain tensioners. Those are the spring ones, and they're not the hydraulic. Those should be done right around 30,000 miles.
Okay.
And there's two of them. There's one on the outside of the cam plate and one on the inside of the cam plate. It's not, that job is not for the faint of heart. If you're mechanically inclined and you have an idea with cam timing and static timing, then you should be okay.
I've got some great friends that can help.
Yeah, there you go. You always call me up on the phone. I can do the best I can. Greg McBee says, name her Ruby. I think Kenny Rogers had a song that.
Yes, he did. It's Ruby, don't take my love to town. Yeah,
So,
I'm having fun on this one. I already been caught in the rain a couple times.
Yeah. Liquid sunshine.
So I know how it handles in the rain. I know how it handles doing 80,
Mm-hmm.
and how it sounds when she gets really hot.
Oh, I'm getting
stop
corrected.
and go.
I'm getting corrected. The hydraulic tensioners came in 07. So you're good with the tensioners, but those still should get changed out, but not at 30,000, more like 50,000. So
Okay.
that's awesome. So you got quite a bit of time before you change them out. Maybe a year and a half.
Well, if I go with me putting on about 6,000 a year, it'll take me long.
Yeah, I mean, because you do a lot of riding with A-Bait, you know,
I do.
American Legion riders,
I do.
you know,
Yep.
so you do a lot of riding with them and you put down a lot of miles, so it won't take you long at all.
No, I think last year I put on almost
6,000. There you go.
and that's going to Sturgis and back. And then it started raining, and that put a damper on me riding. So quite a few days I couldn't ride.
Yeah, that happens.
I mean, y'all can call me a fair weather rider, but I put my timing on the rain. And
Yep.
God, if it's raining, I ain't going out.
Right. That's the way I am. Hey, if I'm out riding and it starts to rain and it wasn't predicted, or if I'm in the middle of a road trip and it rains, well, it happens.
Right.
But if I'm looking outside, it's raining, I'm not saying I'm going for a ride on the bike. Nope. Tomorrow's another day. Hey, Nora,
I'll just hop in the car and go.
Yep.
You know. So, but yeah, she's been a lot of fun so far.
Yep.
My wife hasn't sat on it yet.
Oh,
Yeah, she'll get there.
she's going to enjoy those passenger.
She's got an 04 Sporty sitting in the garage.
Oh, does that 883
we
or
bought
12?
that one. Was that
Is that an 883 or
the
12?
883?
Oh, nice.
883. We got that one. Was what 24,000 on that?
Right now, I'm not sure.
I think when we bought it had 24,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
And we bought it from a friend of ours, one of my fellow Legion riders. So we know it was really well taken care of. It's immaculate, custom paint job on that one. I'm not sure what's all been modified on that.
Mm. You know, you could name it the Mistress.
Name my bike the Mistress.
The Mistress.
Oh, there you go. That's a very good name.
Or the side piece. Because then you can look at your wife and say, hey,
True.
I'm going out with the side piece tonight.
I could also say I'm taking the Mistress.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, the Mistress and I are going out. PA
Right.
says Big Red's a good name for it.
Oh. And when she tells me the name, I'll pick it. I mean, I won't hesitate picking up like Big Red or Mistress or anything like that either.
So Greg says Shadow's wife had Harleys before he did. That's because she's badass.
Yes. Damn right she is.
David likes that side piece.
The
Mistress.
They're calling you badass because you got a Harley before me. She's laughing.
Change the water pump oil sensor and start from Napa. I got a part from Napa with similar. Can you help me? I would sit there and go get the part from Harley and not the part from Napa.
Right.
That's an auto parts store, not a motorcycle parts store. Look, I understand it's probably about a third the cost, but are the fans coming on? Are they not coming on? It could be a temperature sensor instead of the oil pump sensor. It could be a lot of different things.
You know, O'Reilly's does carry motorcycle parts.
Really? I never thought to look there.
Yep. They do carry motorcycle parts. And of course, Dennis Kirk is about an hour and a half up the road from me.
Oh, excellent.
So
Excellent.
yeah, I can order my backrest through them and go pick it up.
Yeah. Oh, the fans do come on and work. Okay. That's a plus. But it's not circulating.
So that
Yeah.
would be the water pump, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but said just replace the water pump.
I think I'm going to put an oil cooler on the bike.
It's a good idea. That'll help cool things down. Matter of fact, we just ordered one for Big Mike, the Ultra Cool, mounts to the side of the bike.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, let's see, Lady Wagonaire. I'm in Connecticut. I'm in like southeastern Connecticut, in a
Right.
little city called Ansonia. So yeah, so we're going to be putting one of those on his bike. He's got a 135 cubic inch motor. It's a little bit bigger than most of us.
Just a little bit.
A little bit, you know.
Just a little bit.
That's why it's good. That's why he named his bike the Megalodon.
I'll race them.
I have on Spaceball.
I also thought I'd be getting a lot of payback for trash talking Harleys, and I haven't. I got quite a bit of it the first week, but nothing much since then.
Yeah.
You know,
Let's see.
I guess I can trash talk Indians now.
Well, I mean, it's really not Indian. They're Polaris.
Both. Well, if you think about it, it's just a victory with an Indian name.
True.
Because the victory was the better bike.
Absolutely. Rumors still float around that Polaris is going to drop Indian. And they're going to concentrate.
I don't think so.
Oh, no, because the word is that they're going to concentrate on the slingshots because they're selling more slingshots than Indians.
Yeah, because you don't need an endorsement for the slingshot.
Yeah.
Wisconsin, you do. Here, in Minnesota, you do not. And you know, it's considered an auto cycle. It's not a motorcycle, so you don't need an endorsement.
Yeah. And Connecticut, you do because no, I don't think so. Because technically, it's not a motorcycle. The only reason why it's classified as a motorcycle because the final drive is belt driven.
Technicality, it doesn't have handlebars.
No,
You don't straddle it.
no.
No. So therefore, by those definitions that are classified as motorcycle, it's not a motorcycle.
Yeah.
You know.
That gliding brings up a good point. Make sure you have proper coolant and that you burp the system properly. It's a pain in the ass burping those systems. It really is. It could take at least up to an hour to burp that system. Make sure you got it plugged into a good battery tender. Yeah, Greg says they should have kept
and make sure you pat the seat quite often so it burps a little faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, this bike is a lot of fun. I'm really, really, really enjoying it.
Yep. Yeah, Steve Turner says it's a 3-wheel car. He's absolutely right. Hello, Steve. Good to see you.
Yes, that it is. And me being with the MRF, I do have in one of my folders the actual meaning of a motorcycle that's in Congress, and Slingshot doesn't match it. You know, so Gotta have handlebars. You gotta straddle it. Steering wheel throws it right out. So yeah. So I'm wondering when we're gonna meet.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait to sit there and shake your hand and have a beer with you or something.
I'll have a beer with you. I'll even have a Captain Coke with you.
That's what I'm drinking. Well, I'm drinking a rum and ginger ale tonight.
Well, there you go. How's that taste? Never had ginger ale with
Well, we ran out of the Pepsi and Coke, so we went to the ginger ale.
it. Well, now Pepsi with rum makes it a little bit more sweeter.
Mm-hmm. Even Mary says
You know.
Slingshot's not a motorcycle.
No.
Yep. And I like what Faye says, show me a motorcycle with a seatbelt, I'll wait. Don't hold your breath.
Oh,
We
they've
got
already
stuck
got
in Slingshot conversation.
airbags.
I'm allergic to them.
You can already get gear with airbag, for riding.
Mm-hmm.
So it won't be too long before they actually come out with a airbag on a motorcycle.
They have the
Not sure
airbag.
how that's going to work though.
They have the airbag suits where
Yeah.
when it senses somehow it senses you falling, and they inflate around your legs, your chest, your neck, and your arms to help protect you. I've seen those. I
Yeah.
was like, I was like, that's interesting. Oh, Steve says some Goldwings have like airbags.
That's good to know. Trying to figure out how that would work. Considering you're all open, I'm trying to figure out how that would work.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'd get an airbag suit and try it.
Yep. Oh, they wear those on the King of the Baggers?
Yeah, the racers actually do wear them.
Okay. I wasn't aware of that, and I just saw one of the Harley guys go down, tumble around, get up, and I didn't see anything inflate on him.
Maybe NASCAR drivers should be wearing those.
Yeah. But you don't want to get trapped in that car. You can only go in and out through the window.
Right. Maybe we'd still have some of these race car drivers that have been killed on the track if they actually wore airbag suits.
Yeah, like Dale Earnhardt.
Yep.
That was a freaky crash
Exactly.
that killed him. I seen him in worse wrecks, but that one?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that one out because he hit the wall, but he didn't hit that hard. Because like you said, I've seen his car in worse shape than that. He didn't hit that hard.
No. So back to your bike. What size here? You said you want to replace the handlebars. What size do you want to go with? 12s, 14s, 16s?
Oh, probably 14s.
Okay.
Over 14. Just enough to get me up about my shoulders.
Gotcha. A little bit more comfortable that way.
Yep.
What about highway pegs? Does it have it? Are you planning on putting them on?
Yes, they've got highway pegs, but they're tilted down toward the road. And I was talking to Cupcake, and he said they have set screws.
Some of them
Well,
do.
the bottom part of those pegs, it's empty. There's no screw there, but the screw is on the top. So I was going to take the screw out of the top and put them in the bottom and put some lube Loctite on them and set them to where I need to go.
There you go. It's a good idea.
You know, and if that doesn't work, I'll just get a whole new set.
Yeah. Work with what you got first. See if you can make that work.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
go from there.
Exactly. You know.
So we're looking at
And it's got lowers too, and it took me a little bit to figure out. You know, I was talking to Greg that I can vent those, and I found the vent and opened them up. So now I don't get quite so hot in the legs, but I do get hot.
I do like the lower fairings. I had them on my previous street glides, and the reason and my road glide, my previous road glide. What I like about them is with the lowers, if you get caught in the rain, it keeps your feet dry,
Yes.
and that's a nice thing. You close the vents, you tuck your feet up in there, and they stay nice and dry. And the bottoms of your legs
I'm gonna
stay
have to,
drier.
right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I got me some clips for the bottom of my pant leg, so when I'm using the highway pegs, my pants don't blow up.
I have that happen all the time, and I'm like, I don't need stirrups. But that's
Yeah.
me, you know. And there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with it.
You know, everyone's got their own style,
Yep.
you know, and that's what's great. You know, I love metric bikes. They're awesome. My first one was a Yamaha 650, a 77. It had kickstart, you know, and now I got a Harley, you know. So I got to do maintenance on it. What do you do? It's worth it.
There you go. Let your pants blow up is the only way to cool your nuts.
How about a ride with a kilt and let that blow up?
Only if you do it commando.
And
The proper
everyone
way
can
to
get a
wear a
free
kilt.
show.
The proper way to wear a kilt is commando.
Yeah, but when you work the Renaissance Festival and you got health inspectors coming in, you really can't
I'm
do
not checking that. Are they lifting your kilt?
that. Oh, I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope not. But when you sit there wearing a kilt and you're behind the bar and you sit there, spread your legs and sway back and forth a little bit, oh, that's a nice welcome little breeze.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You know. So um,
Oh, so that's awesome. How about the exhaust? You're
yeah.
going to leave the exhaust stock? Are you going to put mufflers on it?
Thinking of leaving it stock for now. Because I love it when I come home and the wife is in her car and pull up to my garage door and I'll look and I'll see her there and I'll hit the gas. I'll hit those pipes and I'll rev them and I'll rev them and then she'll look at me and laugh and then go, ooh, baby, ooh. You know, it's a little thing that the wife and I do. It's fun. We laugh. Um, the Kawasaki, they were loud, but they weren't smooth. And these are nice and smooth and they're not loud, but it does what it wanted to do.
Yep. One of the things I'm looking
You know.
forward to the most, and if EJ you're listening, yes, it's going to happen. When we're riding home and you got your new motorcycle that's 100% bone stock, I'm going to look at you and say, I didn't know you bought a live wire.
Yeah.
Or, hey, is that thing on?
Yeah. I mean, when Jamin bought his in 23, he said it was so you couldn't even hear it.
No, they sound like a sewing machine. The M8s
Yeah.
showroom floors sound like a sewing machine.
And I want one that sounds like a real motorcycle. Um, Also the Batwing fairing, I love that look on those bikes. And
Yep.
it's a classic look, and I'm a classic look kind of guy. The newer ones, I love them, but the fairing just doesn't do it for me.
Yep. See, the new Road Glide fairing has grown on me. Even the new Street Glide fairing has grown on me. So I like them. I would agree the Evo had the best sound, but the sexiest motor ever made by Harley is a Knucklehead.
Yeah,
To me, that's the sexiest motor Harley ever made.
oh, I love hearing them run.
Yep.
That's a class all by itself.
Yes, it is. But a good Evo with a nice exhaust and tuned just right sounds great.
Well, I gotta pull my seat off and see what kind of tuner it has. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah. It probably has a dyno jet, the early one. It's a piggyback system that interrupts to your ECU.
Okay. So, but I also got to figure out how to tie my sissy bar bag on there. I've been looking. I really don't have a place to tie it down to.
A sissy
So I
bar
could
bag?
put it in the back seat behind me. Yeah. But with the touring pack, there's not much place I can tie that down to.
Do you really need to have it at that point? Because you got the tour pack, the 2 saddlebags, you got glove boxes in your lower fairings.
Well, I'm thinking with the stuff I need to, I can throw everything in one tour in one side bag, probably. All the souvenirs can go in the trunk. I'll have to look and see how much I need to bring.
Hmm. So Greg's in a bidding war on a 38 knuckle. Oh, envious. I wish I had the funds to do that. PA Biker brings
Oh,
a good point. Change the rear shocks. You got the ear shocks in yours, right?
yeah.
Do not hook compressed air up to them. You'll blow them apart real
Oh
fast.
no, hand pump them.
Yep.
Hand pump them.
But if you really want to go for comfort, replace those with some suspension technologies, and you will not be disappointed. I'm going to quote
Okay.
Apple Glide. He just put suspension technologies on his bike in Sturgis and doesn't understand why he never did it sooner.
Okay.
I love that shock.
I'll have to look into it.
Yep. I love that shock. It's a great, comfortable shock. Dallas has them. Big Mike has them. Dr. J has them. Rody has them. Corey has them. I have them on both my bikes. A lot of people have them, and they love them. They're very comfortable. It's a comfortable riding shock. I'm going to quote Mel. Riding on that bike with those shocks is like riding on a Cadillac.
Okay. I've rode in Lincolns most of my life, not a Cadillac.
Mm-hmm.
But the ride is pretty much similar anyway.
Yep. Oh, Tom and Stacy have them as well, which is Fat Glide and Kelfire. They have them. I know Drew has them. Penny has them. Crystal has them. You know, just to name a few people, many, many more. Brian from the Live Right podcast has suspension tech on his Road Glide too.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check into them.
I mean, I took
No.
Legends off of my bike, and I had the top dollar $1,500 Legend shocks, the creme of the shocks. I took those off, and I was much happier with suspension technologies over those.
Okay. I
Hey,
probably wouldn't do it this year. I'll wait.
right.
Probably wait till next year to do it.
Yep. Just give you some ideas. Something that helps build comfort. The fronts are more for performance riding. If you wanted to add a little bit better cornering and not a lot of nosedive cornering or braking, that'd be the fronts. But for rider comfort, it's the rear.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind.
Yep.
So,
Yep. So that's something you might want to think about.
okay. Yeah.
Just comfort. Comfort and convenience items.
Well, yeah. I mean, everyone wants to ride their bike to ride nice and smooth and be comfortable. So, not sure if you can do that on a sport bike, but
No, they don't have them for sport bikes. I know they have them for Indians and Harleys. They're made. It's all American made. All the parts are sourced in the U.S. They're assembled in the U.S. They're made in the U.S. Sold by a U.S. company. So it's keeping Americans at
okay.
work. Number one. Number two, you will find the owner of the company at every rally. So wherever you see suspension technologies, Mike, the owner, is there, and he'll talk to you. And they come with a lifetime guarantee.
Great. That's good. That's definitely
Yeah.
great. He's
PA
back in
says
there
he's
with
going to
his
be getting
product.
some.
Yeah, that's good. He backs his product.
Oh, absolutely. Well, Mike, how he started it was he was a shock engineer for NASCAR and the NHRA, and he hated the suspension on his bike. And his coworker says, "Dude, what do you do for a living? Make a set." So he made a set, and his buddy took his bike for a ride. He goes, "Dude, you got to make me a set." So he made him a set, and the next thing you know, the company was born.
Right.
So I mean, I think he knows a thing or two about suspension,
Just a little bit.
just a little bit, just a thing or two, here and there.
Oh yeah. I was also thinking of putting those oh, you see on the back those little canisters, one on each side. But I don't think I would need that on this bike.
No, those that's for double adjustable shocks. Most people have them. Um, don't really know how to use them because what you're adjusting is the compression and the rebound to the track conditions. And
Okay.
people see them on the race bikes, and now they had to have them on the street bikes. But most people set them and forget them, or don't even play with the settings. Take it out of the box, put them on there. Hey, they look great.
Oh, that's
I
what
had
I
them
was
on
thinking.
mine,
Hey,
but I had a setting for 1 up, 2 up, and 2 up loaded down. I had 3 different settings. It took a while to come up with the 3 different settings.
okay.
In between setting them out to
Yeah.
get rebuilt.
Okay. Well, then if I'm going to have them on there for looks, it doesn't pay to have them on.
Right. Well, it does if you know how to set them. Okay. You could sit there and says, hey, this road is like this, so I'm going to make the adjustment. So now this road's like this, I'm going to make the adjustments. You're chasing adjustments on road conditions
All right.
because not every road is the same. The
No.
crowd's different, the surface is different, the bumps are different.
Oh yeah. You want to know what bumps are like? You just come up here.
We've been to
We
Milwaukee.
got plenty for you.
We've been to Milwaukee. We know about
Well,
and we live at we ride and also drive through New York City, which they don't fix the highway up there because if they shut a lane, it's just gridlock for days. So we know what potholes are. Way out to Indian Larry's last year, we hit potholes deep enough that I had to bury the bike in.
oh,
Yeah.
ours aren't that deep. No, ours will screw up your forks if you hit it right.
Oh yeah. That's New York City for you. Doesn't matter what bureau.
Right.
But in lower Manhattan, where all the money is, of course, the roads are fine.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
You know, I do tell you, in Duluth, it's pothole haven, and you really don't want to ride your bike through downtown Duluth. You will mess up your bike. You'll
So,
even throw your car out of alignment if you go up there.
right on, right on.
But seeing those big barges come in, oh, that's a big treat.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
So what's your first big trip
Plus,
planned on the new bike? You have a big trip planned on it yet?
I do. Shreveport, Louisiana, at the end of September. Meeting of the Minds.
Nice.
It's going to be about 2,500 miles round trip, and I've already entered in the miles challenge. I know I ain't gonna win anything, but it's just fun to keep track of the miles.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I used to belong to the CVMA, and one of the chapters used to do a mileage competition, and the one with the most mileage won, and there was usually like a gift card or something that went with it and a little patch. And how they did it was you had to send a date and time stamped photo of your odometer by this date,
Yeah,
and then for the start, and then by this date for the end.
yeah. For my A-Bait chapter, we do that, and the person in charge of that just comes out to your bike while it's there and just takes a picture and writes it down, and you can actually send her a picture too. And what I did was when I got this one is I send her the end miles of the Kawasaki and then the beginning miles of the Harley, and then they'll just add them up as I go.
Because you can only do one bike, not multiple bikes, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And on the Kawasaki, I already put in over 3,000 miles.
Nice. Take care, Jamie. Have a good
Yeah,
night.
and I'll by the time I'm done, I'll have about 6, maybe 7.
Nice. Excellent. That's
Oh
good.
yeah, I've been doing some riding this year.
Nice. I tell you, when I was in Gettysburg, I saw the A-Bait tent for the state. I was like, oh, Jamie. I was thinking, hey, Rob Benjamin, Shadow, where you at?
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, that's pretty dang cool.
Yep,
And we
there they
want
were
to
at that rally doing their thing.
and we want to ride the bikes out the Pennsylvania, out to Gettysburg and go through the Appalachians.
There you go.
Um, and meet people out there that we haven't seen yet. Like want to meet you and Mel. I want to meet Peaches and her husband, and go and see Dark again.
Yep. Go out and
just
meet
meet
PA Biker.
Yeah,
He's in PA. He's not too far from Gettysburg. Zach and Megan from the Bent Rib podcast. Steve Turner's out by there. And so is John from Road Reality. He's out that way.
Okay.
I had to break his stones. I said, how many times I even come to Maryland or Pennsylvania? You never show up. He showed up this year at Gettysburg.
Nice. you know. But yeah, just meeting people when we get out there is one of the top priorities, and then going to the battle sites and the museums out there. Hopefully, we can do it with the rally going on. That'd kill two birds with one stone.
Yep, that's in the second weekend of July. I won't be
Okay.
there in 2026 because I'm saving time and money for Sturgis.
Yeah.
That's a big time and money commitment for me. So,
Oh, you're talking thousands of dollars to get out there and back.
oh yeah,
You know. So yeah, if you're saving for it now, good, because yeah, I don't think you'll get out there and back and doing what you need to do with under $5,000.
yeah, exactly, exactly. We're going in Big Mike's RV, so there's half the cost of fuel there.
Right?
You know, at 9 miles to the gallon, and every time you stop and fill up, it's an 80-gallon tank.
That's quite a bit of change.
Yep.
You know.
When we went to Florida, we only stopped 3 times on the way down at $260 a pop.
Oh,
And then
now I really don't want one.
and three fuel stops on the way back, and that's only 1,200 miles. So you can anticipate 5 fuel stops out to Sturgis, 5 fuel stops back. So you're looking at a
Yep.
couple grand just in gas,
Yep.
plus the campground, plus food, plus beverages, plus souvenirs and rally shirts, and goes on and on and on
If
and
you don't,
on.
well, if you don't mind cooking over a campfire or you got a little grill, buying the food out there isn't so bad. You know, buying food in Custer for us when we were there was really, really reasonable. It's just everything else sucked.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be staying in
I
Spearfish
mean,
at Chris's campground, so that's not bad. We go out and go one direction. We're right in downtown Deadwood. We go the other way. We're in Spearfish Canyon,
yep.
so that's not bad.
Well, and we were in Custer, was it 21? We picked up 2 elk steaks for $7. They weren't small either. They were pretty decent size, you know, and picked them up, brought them back, grilled them up with some potatoes, and had some tea, and off to bed.
Yep. Some potatoes, some onions, some mushrooms.
Yep. And the fun part about that was the bison came in to our campground at night and slept right outside our tents.
Oh, awesome. You didn't pet the fluffy cows
Right in the grassland.
Nope.
because they get angry.
I was pretty smart about that. They slept right in the grassland. Um, we woke up a few times at night and we could hear them snorting and breathing.
Mm.
Then you get up and go to the bathroom. They don't pay you any mind. They're off in the distance a little bit. They ain't gonna come after you.
Yeah. Hey, Les.
So, but yeah, and both times I took the Kawasaki out there. I made it out there and back twice just fine. I'm kind of afraid of the Harley. You know, it might be on the side of the road.
Why?
Listen, every bike I see that's broke down is a Harley.
Well, you don't know how well it was taken care of.
No.
Everything breaks down. Hey, look at it. You speak of the devil. There he is, Apple Glide. We were talking about you getting your suspension technologies and how you wish you'd done it sooner.
Yeah.
So what else you got planned for this? Any LED lighting? I'd suggest upgrading the headlight to an LED to make it a little brighter for you at night.
Oh, that's a thought, but I've got the traditional highway lights on there. I don't know if they can be upgraded to an LED.
Yes, they can.
Okay.
Custom Dynamics has them. Hogwarts has them. Stay away from Amazon because it'll interfere with your radio. Stick with those two brands, or even Eagle Lights, those three brands, and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
One problem with
Upgrading the
Custom
radios.
Dynamics is you're going to spend all the money, but they come with a lifetime guarantee.
Okay. And that I should only have to replace the lights, right?
Yep. Just the whole headlight itself comes out. You put the new one in, plug it in, done.
Okay.
And I mentioned John, and he pops in. Hey, John, good to see you.
Yeah. And that better audio system way down the road.
Yep.
I'm already looking at what I'm going to do to this and going, all right, how much do I got to save?
Well, audio systems, Jam Audio are good. Is good. Sounds is great. Hertz is good. There's so many of them out there. I have Sounds Digital on my Road Glide. I've had JM Audio in the past, and they were good. All depends on your budget and what you're looking at.
Okay.
The Harley
Yeah.
Boom System, they're okay at best. I had the Boom
Yeah, and
Audio
I don't want just
2,
okay though.
got rid of it.
I want something that's gonna rattle some windows a little bit.
No, but you want to be able to hear it on the highway.
Yeah.
So
One thing I like about the Kawasaki is I could turn it up and I could hear it. This one, I gotta turn it up and then I can hear it, but when I'm at a stoplight, I can really hear it.
yeah.
And I've got the front and back speakers, so that helps.
Yep. Well, the back speakers are more for the passenger than you. My experience is I never hear them. My wife hears them. I don't. And I got 500 watts to the front and 500 watts to the back. So I got a 1,000-watt amp total.
Right. And when you're flying, that sound is gonna go flying right by you anyway.
I still hear it at 100. That's
Well,
good
at
enough.
100,
Yeah.
I mean, you shouldn't be doing 100, but
Allegedly.
allegedly, yes.
On a closed course.
Well, it depends on how close that course is.
Right. 3 feet in front of me.
I just right. That's all you need.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But there's some.
I'm not looking.
Go ahead. Not
I'm
looking.
not looking to upgrade too much right now.
Right. Well, because it's money and a lot of it.
Right. Right. So the Derby cover, I'm thinking of getting Sparky put on there, and then the horn cover, I'm thinking of getting Shadow put on that one.
There you go.
And I know I got a friend that does laser engraving.
Excellent.
Sean.
Oh, right.
So, tip to you if you ever take your derby cover off, do not do it on the kickstand. Some will spill out.
Okay.
Make sure the bike is upright.
Okay. Okay, now I'm going. Which side is the derby cover? That should be on the left side.
That's on the left side, right where the kickstand is.
Yeah. And I've got a jack I can strap it to.
There you go. So get the bike
I
upright.
don't have a and I don't have a lift yet, but I got a jack.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
No. And then doing an oil change on the transmission change, I'm gonna try to. Not sure how I'm going to do that because the jack covers all that.
Okay. Yeah, your
I
motor.
mean, I can always sit on the bike and keep it upright.
Yeah, you can always do that. Or you can get those scissor stands and just move it just forward where the drain plugs are.
Okay.
I'm sure you've
Oh,
seen
that's
on my
a-
videos. I have them. I have two of them. I use them to jack up the bikes to pull wheels off on the lifts. But I've also used them on the ground to hold the bike upright while I work on it.
Okay.
Sometimes I got two projects going at the same time and something quick comes in and I could use that and get it done. And that's why I bought the Let's Roll dolly. That became my third lift.
Okay. So yeah. I mean, I've got options. I've got time.
Yeah. Like I said, Rome wasn't built in a day. Take your time, do it
It was
right.
built in 2 days.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the Earth was
But
built in a day.
by Romulus and Remus,
What was that?
the two brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to say, if I live closer to you, heck, I'd just come all over with all my stuff and do it.
Yep, that's always an option.
And then treat you good for your time.
Ah, thank you.
Way too much pork.
I don't believe in, I believe in friends helping friends, but I also believe in, paying for the time.
Yep. Mike, we're talking about
Whether it's a
bike and future upgrades and future road trips. Mike and I are taking a road trip at the end of September. We're going down to Smoky Mountain Bike Week. 800
Okay.
miles down, right around there, and then 800 miles back.
Smoky Mountain Bike Week. That's in Tennessee.
Yep, it's in Maryville, Tennessee. Looking forward to it.
Okay. One of my assistants for the MRF, after the 28th, when we leave on the 28th, is headed out east. He says he's going to a big museum, I think in Mississippi,
Okay.
Alabama, right in there. And then he's going to head to North Carolina for some type of rally, and then he's going to head back.
Oh, awesome.
But I don't know what rallies in North Carolina.
We got Myrtle Beach in South
In
Carolina.
October. I think that's what it is. It'll be like the first week of October,
Gotcha.
somewhere in there. So, and then he said he was going to be coming back home, and he only lives a couple hours from me. He lives up in the Iron Range.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
But,
You also got the Indian Larry, then Thunder Mountain. Yeah, Indian Larry's is going to be in New York and Brooklyn, September 20th. I'll be there.
okay.
So that's
So
going to be
yeah,
good.
I want to get out that way. It's
Or
just a
smoke
matter
out
of
here.
vacation and time.
Everything takes time and money.
Next year, right. I mean, next year I got to go to Milwaukee for a meeting of the minds. You know,
During a rally, I hope. Or homecoming, as they call it.
well, next year I also promised my wife that we'd go up to the North Shore of Superior here in Minnesota and do some riding.
Oh, nice. Right there by
Um,
yeah.
right up by Duluth and Two Harbors, and very beautiful. We're going to do some agate hunting up there, see what we can find. Might not find much, but you know, it's something to us that we can do together and have a souvenir.
There you go. You know,
And for those who don't know, Lake Superior agates are one of the most sought after rocks out there.
don't you
Actually,
know?
not rocks, they're minerals. Yeah,
Don't,
they're
don't.
actually minerals, not rocks.
Oh, you betcha.
All right.
You know, I had to throw that in there.
Oh, I love it. I really do.
Oh,
So when that happens, I'll get some video and pictures up for, next year, and you know, hopefully we don't encounter a bear.
hope not.
You know,
They're
and there
more
are mountain
scared of
lions in
you.
Minnesota.
They're more
What's that?
scared of you than you are of them.
Uh, I can kind of believe that because I am pretty intimidating when I wear my vest.
Yeah. I tell you, when we went up to Gagetown, Canada, for training, and I was a platoon sergeant for the maintenance platoon, I had to give a safety briefing to my platoon saying, "Hey, don't go wandering out on your own. A big bear has been spotted within the area." And they're like, "Well, what do we do if we run into the bear?" I says, "Make sure you run faster, whoever you're with.
Right?
Do not play dead because it will fuck with you."
Yep. Yeah. And, you know, hopefully not too bad, but yeah, they will.
Oh yeah,
Um,
because they're
that
curious
bear
of what you
repellent
are.
works pretty good.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're all kinds of different smells to them.
Yep. We were doing a deliberate assault for training with the Canadian and Jamaican Special Forces. Yes, the Jamaicans have a Special Forces, believe it or not. Never knew they had a military until that time. And then, but we were coming into the LZ to drop them off. We had to do a go around because there was this big old son of a bitch and bear right in the middle of the LZ. And he wasn't moving for nobody. Not for the 3 big helicopters coming in, nothing. He's like, nope, I ain't moving. I'm happy right where I am. So we had to abort the training mission. even the Canadian Special Forces like, nah, we ain't going in there. You know?
Yeah.
So
I just had some messages come in, so I kind of looked at them quick. So yeah, I hear that beer repellent works pretty good.
I don't know. I don't want to find out the hard way.
Yeah, neither do I.
The best way to
We
avoid
got
a
some
bear
pretty
attack
big
is
black
not
bears
be
up
there.
here. Right? And if you're camping, put your food in a tree. That's what they tell you to do up here.
Oh, okay.
Because they will go for it in the car, and they will go for it, and you won't have a cooler left if you put it in your cooler.
Or a car.
Right? They will actually break the windows and get in.
Yep. Mike says a 10 millimeter will work.
Right.
Yeah.
And you can't, if you get caught shooting one and it's not harming anyone, you're in trouble.
Yep. Evil Rick's got a good tent, and don't cook anywhere near your tent. Good tip.
Nope.
And that's why I like staying in hotels.
That's what we're going to do when we go up and stay in a hotel. We can't sleep on the ground or an air mattress anymore.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I like to rough it with not having room service. That's roughing it. Oh, you got room service and pool and
hotel with room
complimentary
services,
breakfast? I'm in.
right? Plus I get to see some fellow Legion riders if we're up there too. So
There you go.
see some drop in on some fellow clubs and A-Bait chapters up there and do some riding. Riding, me and the wife doing the riding is number one priority. The rest is all back burner stuff.
Now, I got to ask you, do you like riding in a group or do you like doing a lot of solo riding?
I mostly like riding solo.
I'm with you.
I've ridden in groups. I love riding in groups, but the majority of my riding is done solo. And then when my wife goes with me on rides, I love it even more. But more than just me and her, I do like group ridings. I just don't do it that much. I do more solo riding.
Yep. I prefer solo riding. If I do ride in a group, I try to keep the group small. The past couple rides that didn't happen, like the Dr.Harley ride, we had 18 bikes. When we met up at Old School Harley Davidson on Saturday, I think we had right around 15 bikes show up and go for the ride from Old School to lunch and from lunch to Battleship Harley. Then it whittled down, along the way, it whittled down, which was fine.
I think a lot of my understand.
So did you break up into groups or just have one big group?
We went one big group. Busted? No, I wasn't Chair Force. I was Army Aviation, almost Air Force.
I was trying to reference the time.
Yeah, see, even the wife says it.
Oh,
Cats.
no, the biggest group ride I've been on was right around 50 bikes. And
Yeah,
that was a Legacy Scholarship Fund run.
Yep.
That's what we did.
my club days, we would have a breakout run, and every chapter would all come together and do one big run. And when you got 6 chapters strawed over 3 different states, and everybody's there, plus prospects and hang-arounds, it gets to be quite big.
Yes. And that line can stretch for miles.
And you're riding 6 inches tire to tire and bar to bar.
Well, for the Legion riders, it's staggered, and you want a 3-second interval between you and the one in front of you.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of staggered riding when I'm in a group. Yeah. I've done 2 up. I did just fine, but I do prefer staggered.
Apple, I'll see you in Brooklyn. Let's see.
Yes, sir, Rick, they did.
No, I think the Marines came from the Navy, not the Navy came from the Marines. Wasn't Navy around before the Marine Corps?
No, Marines were around first.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Um, Actually, they were around the same time. Air Force came later,
Air Force came after World War II.
I do believe. Yeah,
Yeah, because it was Army Air Corps.
but the Marines were what 1775.
I'm not sure. I know the state militias were 1775, which turned into the National Guard.
If these have the better, wider from so they fit side by side.
So
I
yeah.
like Steve. Closest thing I came to a group ride I've never done is demo rides.
Well, I tried to do demo rides. We just never made them.
Yeah.
And then
Yep. As a matter of fact, when Big Mike and I walk into a dealership, he's like, just stay away from the new bikes. Just go right where you need to go, get what you need, and let's get out.
Right?
Because I
Right.
lust after new motorcycles all the time.
Oh
You know?
yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
look
yeah.
at
So
what
there
you
you
get
go.
on a new bike now versus what we got back then.
Well, I mean,
You
my
know.
bike, it's 3 years old. It's not that old. Doesn't have all the new gadgets.
Yeah, but do you really need all the new gadgets?
No, but do you want them? Yes.
Well, that's where they get you.
They ain't getting me this time. They almost got me this close. We were $3,000 different. It would have got me if they came down $3,000, but they didn't. So I left. I'm
Oh,
not
they'll
too.
get you.
I'm not afraid to walk away from a deal. Not anymore.
Yeah, with this one, they made it work for me, and so I was able to ride
Nice.
out
Yeah.
on it. You know.
Yeah. That EJ, same thing. He's trading in his 23 Street Glide for a 25 Road Glide, a CVO Road Glide, and the numbers made complete sense because his Street Glide does not have ABS, doesn't have the RDRS, doesn't have a whole lot of stuff. Just a basic Road Glide with a basic radio, and he's trading that in for a CVO Road Glide. So it's got all the gadgets, all the bells and whistles, and the numbers made sense. They're actually giving him more than what he paid for the bike on trade-in.
Nice. Can't go wrong with that.
Nope, and not much more. But he's going to lose out because there's parts on there he can't reuse or take off, like the Squeaky Pipe or the Thunder Max tuner. They're getting all that, which is right around $3,000, and all the lighting he put on it, he's not getting back. So, and the seat, the settlement seat, so that he just put on was down in Gettysburg for Bike Week in July. So he is losing some, but what he's losing
Yeah.
to what he's gaining, as far as safety features, comfort and convenience, because he doesn't have ABS, he doesn't have the hold assist, he doesn't have RDRS, he doesn't have ABS. He's getting all of that, which you can't add to the bike.
Okay.
So it makes sense for him. It really does. And the killer is, when he was in Gettysburg, he was looking at buying a bike, and Battlefield Harley Davidson offered him $7,000 less than what this dealership is giving him.
Really? So it made more sense to go with the other dealer and get the bike.
Well, here's the thing. He went up the old school with me just for the ride. Wasn't going up there to look at bikes or buy a bike or anything. But he was like, "Oh, I'll see what they're going to give me on trade." And they're giving him $7,000 more than Battlefield Harley, and they actually have to go to West Virginia to pick up the bike he wants and bring it back to Connecticut.
Okay.
So they're leaving tomorrow to go get the bike at West Virginia, put it in a trailer, bring it back to Connecticut, and then he's taking delivery on Saturday. I feel bad for the guy making that trip.
So why is he getting a bike that's in West Virginia?
Because the one he wants, the only one available, the closest one available is West Virginia.
Oh, wow.
There's not many of those Raven Fade roguelites. Have you seen those?
I have not.
I'll bring it up. I'll show you. It's a pretty bike. It really is. Let's see. New motorcycles, CBO Road Glide. They try to get him to buy the Street Blue, which is like $5,000 more. And he's like, "Yeah, no, I'm good."
Okay.
So here, let me show you this. That's what he's getting.
Okay.
It is a pretty bike. I like the colors.
Oh,
It's a twist on the Mako Shark they did in 2019, which was the light blue to dark blue. So they go from a gray to a black, which I do like that. It looks good. He's going from a 107 with a cam in it to a 121 with variable valve timing. So he's making a
okay.
big.
That's a pretty big jump.
Yeah. And the numbers made sense.
Oh, yeah. I'd go for that.
Yeah, I would too.
I really would.
So that's what he's picking up on Saturday, and I'm going to ride up with him and be there to ring the bell and be the first person to ride with him on his new bike.
There
Plus,
you go.
he doesn't know I'm buying him a bell, and I'm going to have the dealer install the bell for him.
Okay. I've got my old bells from the Kawasaki I was thinking of putting back on this one.
Traditionally, you're not supposed to transfer bells from one bike to another. And you can't buy your own bell and install your own bell. The way I do it is somebody buys you the bell, somebody else installs it. That's why I'm going to have the dealer install it.
Okay. Okay. I guess my wife can buy me a new bell.
There you go. They got so many of them out there.
Oh yeah. Well, I like the Iron Cross designs. I love those.
Oh yeah. I got an Iron Cross horn cover on my Road Glide,
There you go.
and that was given to me by a club brother, and it was from the 70s. Hey, Bill. So I had it. It was all pitted and rusty. It was chrome. So I had it sandblasted and powder coated black.
There you go.
Everybody who sees it's like, where did you find that?
You know what looks good? Also is the Maltese cross.
Yes,
Very similar to the Iron Cross.
very similar.
You know, as a matter of fact, I got my rapier that I have in my back room that I used to wear out to my Renaissance out here. Um, that was handmade by a forge, and I had them put the Maltese cross inside the hilt.
Nice.
So that's all punched out around the hilt, and that sucker is perfectly balanced.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice. I
and
keep a
I don't
little.
bring it out anymore because people keep walking into me and um, they hit it. One guy, one drunk, um, walked right into it, and he looked at me and goes, "I should pull that out and hit you with it." And I said, "Good luck. You ain't gonna get very far."
Yep.
Plus, it was piece tied, so he couldn't have pulled it out anyway.
That was the next question. Do you piece tie them with zip ties? The New York Renaissance Fair, when we went, they would put fluorescent zip ties on things to piece tie them.
Um, our festival uses white, but I leather tie mine. I use a strip of leather.
Okay.
So, and then when they come up and say something to me, it's tired, and I show them. And the security out there, they know me, you
Yeah.
know, so they don't really check me if I got something. They don't check if it's tight or not.
Yep. So, Bill, to help prevent you from grinding your gremlin bells down, don't lean so much. Turn the handlebars more and less lean.
Yes.
And if you don't ride so
One of
fast, you don't
one of
need
the
to lean
bells I
so.
took off.
Yeah. And if you don't
One of
ride
the
so,
bells I took off has ground down a little bit.
it happens.
It does,
Happens. Or if you put 13-inch shocks on this bike, it'd be harder to grind them down.
right?
Just saying. Just saying.
But Doc, I do have to go. It's 8:30, and I do have to start getting ready for bed.
Right on, right on. Good evening. Thank you for coming on and sharing your stories of your new motorcycle. I wish you all the luck with her. You know, the mistress.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me on.
Anytime, you know that.
Oh yeah,
Next time we have you on, we'll talk
definitely.
about your channel and the unaffiliated channel and what people can expect to see on there.
Let's see. Well, actually, I wasn't supposed to be on the unaffiliated today. I forgot I had a meeting I was supposed to be at. Well, things happen. But yeah, I think we just had a topic for next week, and I can't remember what it was. Um, but yeah, be looking for us on the unaffiliated next week. The Biker Roadhouse is kind of on a hiatus at the moment until the Renaissance is done, unless we pick up a day during the week.
There you go.
You know, my channel is so I'm putting stuff out. I just did a video about the motorcycle. I gotta get back into doing some hippy dippies, and I've been toying around the idea of Sparky the Outlaw, doing some funny stuff with that.
Oh, there you go.
You know, so yeah, come check us out. We're the Unaffiliated is a great show. We'd love to have everybody. We just hit 300 subs.
Yes. Yes, you did, which is awesome. Good night to you.
Yes.
Have a good evening. See you on the old interwebs.
All right.
Good night, Mary.
Definitely. We'll catch y'all later.
Yep. So, everybody, that's Rob Benjamin, aka Shadow, from Hippy Dippy, the Unaffiliated, and the Biker Roadhouse. Guy is very busy on YouTube. He just got his new bike, first Harley ever. Congratulations to him again. And I wish him nothing but all the luck in the world with it. And it sounds like he's got some great trips planned going down to Shreveport, Louisiana. I've been there and had a great time. All right. Good night, Steve. I hope you have a good evening. We're going to be ending this in about 15, 20 minutes anyways. And so if you guys haven't figured out by now, I will be at Smoky Mountain Bike Week. We will be leaving. Let me get the dates so everybody knows. We're going to be leaving Connecticut on the 26th of September. We will be in Maryville, Tennessee on the 26th, late on the 26th. Look for me. I'll either be at Smoky Mountain Harley or down at the mall where there's vendors, or I'm going to try and make it over this year to the Dream Rides, Tennessee. Check those guys out. I'll also be, Dan will be taking us out on a tour of the Cherhola Skyway, which I'm looking forward to. And we'll be leaving Maryville, Tennessee on the 30th of September. So it's going to be a good trip. We're riding out, like I said, 800 miles down, in and around mileage, plus 800 miles back. It's going to be a great road trip. Looking forward to it with my brother, Big Mike 135, Corey, and Rhodey. It's going to be a great trip. Good night, brother Mike. Sleep tight. Talk to you tomorrow. Let's see. I heard someone might trailer their bike to set. Oh, really? Who would that be, Jack? Who would that be? And if they do, they do. Mike and I trailered last year. No shame in trailering your bike. You know, nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. If it is who I think you're talking about, definitely no shame in that. That guy puts down a lot of miles. And you know what? Doesn't matter. He's going to be there. Anybody's going to break someone's stones about trailing their bike to a rally that didn't go, you got no room to speak. You know? He might have a popular, hey, if he does, he does. Probably that Dallas guy. They'll probably Tweedle because, you know, Maryville's like, you know, what, an hour from him? So I can understand him trailering. Oh, that's funny. But looking forward to seeing DDK. Hopefully Dallas, you and Penny will be up there for that. I know Tweedle might be showing up. Looking forward to seeing Tweedle. And anybody else that's out there. That's it. Ride hard and ride often. Absolutely. But before we go, I'm going to share something with everybody. I was talked about on the members only live, and they are ordered. So I'm trying to find the picture of them. I believe. Okay, hold on. I got to find them. There's because there was just so many emails back and forth with this company. First time I used them, so I'm trying to find the picture so everybody could get a good look at them. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, I was just looking at it earlier. Give me a minute. Give me a minute, guys. I could find it. I know I could find it. Ah, here it is. I found it. I told you I could find it. So, I got these. I ordered these. And when they come in, I'm going to be giving them out. But they are Dr. Harley bear koozies with my logo on it, and in the back of it says "Ride hard, ride off, ride often, ride hard." So, what brought that up is what 701 just said. Nope, Mel won't be there. It's a guy's trip. Yep, koozies. They're coming. They're ordered. I approved the artwork. This is the artwork they sent me to approve, so I approved them. So looking forward to see you there. There you go. That's what she said. So these will be coming out. They are giveaways. I only ordered 100. So I already have 31 spoken, well, 32, 33 spoken for. So if you want the balance of the 67, I only have 67 available, then let me know. We'll get them shipped out to you. Not yet. Don't let me know yet. I will announce when they're coming. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Dean. That's awesome. That is awesome. So there you have it, guys. Those are coming. And I'll probably do a second round if these things go quick. I'm going to have one. I know Mel wants one. And there's a whole bunch. So, oh, you're back. Excellent, XAN. Let's see. I'll get to by two. That's funny. But yeah, they're coming out. Once they get here, there'll be a big announcement, and everybody's going to, not everybody, unfortunately, with almost 4,800 subs, I don't have enough for every subscriber, but there will be a limited first run of 100. I'm going to see how they go. I didn't want to order a lot and get stuck with a lot. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see. You want one? Okay. Okay. I'm not doing pre-orders or anything right now. So. Oh, no kidding. So are you going to Smoky Mountain Bike Week, XAN? It's only, you write out to him. It's only 50 miles from there. I think you'd do it. I think you could do it. You should. You should. So how is it? How far is it from your house to your brother's? I know I'll have them in time for Smoky Mountain Bike Week, but I don't know if I'm bringing any with me. So 5 hours. Oh, ride out to your brother, stay at your brother's, then come out and visit us at Smoky Mountain Bike Week. I'm going to try the barbecue place that's at Smoky Mountain Harley. I hear it's pretty good, so I want to try it and see how it goes. I mean, I'm a sucker for barbecue. I am. But I'm looking forward to seeing Dream Rides Tennessee. I'm looking forward to riding with Dan and hopefully Tweedle and Dallas and Penny and anybody else that's out there. Hopefully. I know Big Mike will be there. Corey and Rody be there. We're spending one day. We're going to be hitting like the Charles Skyway and see where we go from there. So that's the biggest news that I have right now for everybody is the bear koozies, which was ordered. And here it is again. So there you have it. I found them. I got them ordered. Boom. That says, I know I'd like to go back to Tennessee. Yeah. Yeah, me too. I love it in Tennessee. Great people down there. So these are coming, guys. These are coming. Don't worry. These are coming. Like I said, I got one order in, and we're going to see where it goes and probably get a second order in if these go quick. If these go quick, I'll do a second order, probably bigger, and go from there. But it's also not too late to get in to the big giveaway of either a squeaky pipe or suspension technology suspension. It's $100 super chat, and you too could win. All you have to do, you don't have to be a member. We have one non-member in there right now, which is Rhodey. So you too could be it. All you'd have to do is drop in a $100 super chat, and you'll get 10 entries towards the giveaway. And the giveaway will be done on a public live, not a members only live. It'll be Saturday after Thanksgiving. So you don't want to miss out. Yes, I know, honey. I know. But we'll go back soon. Trust me. All right. Good night, XAN. And that's a good point. That's time for me to say good night. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. Next week, don't forget, guys, at 9 o'clock, Bikes and Bayaz will be joining me live. Talk about her motorcycle adventure, what she rides, where she's ridden to or where she hasn't ridden to yet, and because she puts in some miles. And we'll find out all about her. So until the next time, I want you to live the best life you can. Ride often and ride hard.